Hello, welcome to day 15. We're still here, still showing up, and if you watched yesterday's video you will notice I'm still in the same hotel room. I will be leaving first thing in the morning, so tomorrow's video will be a different location. And I have just been sat at the desk doing my Duolingo Spanish lesson, and I thought I'd write a few notes about learning and the importance of continuous learning. My first point that I think is the most important is that you make it part of your daily routine and you build a habit from the learning and not just a phase. I've talked a lot about in previous videos about consistency and non-negotiables, and it is by far the best way to learn. I do between 5 and 30 minutes a day learning Spanish. Not so much 30 now, but in the very beginning I was doing 30 minutes a day. On my busiest days I do one lesson which gets me my streak, so that'll be 5 minutes. But I do it every day, and it has helped me so much. I feel I'm at quite a good level. I can understand Spanish to read. I want to go over to Spain to be able to put it into practice in real world situations, but I'd be confident to do that. And I haven't put a great deal of time or perceived time into it. It's just 5 minutes here, 20 minutes there, and I've been doing it for nearly 3 years now, and yeah, it's going really well. 928 day streak today. So yeah, I feel like that's just flown by, to be honest. It's crazy how quick life moves, but those small lessons every day add up to hours and hours and hours over years, and that's, I think, how you have to look at it. I've learnt more doing that than I would have spending 4 hours once a month doing it. And I'd liken that to exercise. If you run, for example, 4 or 5 times a week, you'll be a lot better off than if you run a lot further or a lot harder once a month. And it's the same with any learning. Small, consistent lessons, gathering of knowledge will benefit you much more. And it's also important to never think that you know enough. The moment you think you know enough and you start to slow down is the moment you stop progressing and growing. I'll never admit to being completely fluent in Spanish, that's for sure, but that's the reason that I will keep learning. If I felt that I knew the language inside out like I do English, then I would stop and I wouldn't learn anymore. So yeah, never think you know it all. What did I also write down here? I also wrote down that it's important to apply what you've learnt rather than just consuming it. I've known people who are addicted to learning, and I'm sure you've seen people too. I've been to courses where people will learn and they'll never actually apply what they've learnt. They'll just go on to the next course and then they'll try the next new thing, and they'll never actually they'll never actually apply what they've learnt in the real world. And that goes back to what I said about going to Spain and integrating into the culture and learning and putting what I've learned into practice. And it doesn't matter how much knowledge you consume. If it doesn't benefit you, if it doesn't change you or grow you, then what's the point? What is the point in doing it? So learn as much as you can, but apply it in your life to make yourself better. Learning also builds confidence. Like I said about the Spanish, I would feel happy to go to Spain and go into a shop and speak Spanish. I'm not by any means perfect at it, but I would be confident to do that, and that makes me feel good. And I would recommend whatever you want to learn to do it and see the confidence growing you. And whatever it is you want to learn, it's not important that you master everything. Obviously, if you can master one thing, then there is a lot of money to be made from that. You know, it's the more specialised you are in something, the fewer people there are who can do that, then you become more valuable to the people who want it. But what you learn just needs to help you make better choices than the ones you made yesterday. And that's how we grow. That's how we get 1% better every day. And that's the importance of continuous learning. And I do that by YouTube videos, reading, apps like Duolingo. I play chess, so I have a chess app that I do puzzles on, just small amounts every day, and it really does make a difference. That's all I've got for you today. So that was day 15. I will see you tomorrow in another location, probably my car, because I've got a busy day. But have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.